Howdy! This video was requested by Alex Lemonds. Alex, this one's for you. And if any of you viewers have any figures you would like for me to review, be sure to let me know in the comment section below. I'll also leave a link to my collection in the description. So, thank you in advance for watching. You have yourselves a great day and enjoy. Hey, what up everyone? Dredgex97 here. How you all doing today? Today we're going to be taking a look at Transformers Beast Wars Spittor. Now, this is a figure that I've owned for a long time now. Since early 2000s, I believe, since 2006. I've had him since before I was collecting Transformers movie figures, so quite a while. As you could tell, he is modeled after probably a poisonous frog. As far as articulation goes, he's got some ball joints in the front, so you could do some like Kermit the Frog scream. He's got some decent articulation, especially for a scout class figure, or basic. He's got some ball joints, so his legs can go pretty far. My girlfriend likes frog legs, so thought about doing a skit where I have her say, "Hey, you want some frog legs?" and I'll just pull one of his legs off. But yeah, and his mouth can open and kind of tilt, you know. From certain angles, it doesn't look too bad. His robot mode feet, like most Scout class figures at the time, basic, were down at the bottom. So if you want, you can pretend he's from Chernobyl and he's like a six-legged frog. And you can get him to look like this. So that's pretty neat. Kind of reminds me of the AT-AT, or ATT, whatever, the walker from the Clone Wars. It's my favorite walker, and I can't remember what it's called. The ATT. I'll look it up and put a subtitle about right here. But anyways, yeah, you can do this. So he is now in his Chernobyl frog mode. So let's get to comparison, shall we? Starting things off with Alligator Megatron, and this is disturbingly disproportionate. If I saw a frog this big compared to an alligator, or maybe it's a crocodile, let me know in the comment section below. I would be freaking out, because this is huge, hugely oversized. Here he is with one of my favorite Predacons, Quick Strike. I guess that's about right. If he was a small enough frog, there are frogs this tiny. But then again, there aren't any scorpions with a cobra tail now, are there? And here he is with Deluxe Tarantulas, another one of my favorite characters. He just has that voice. Silent wench. Great character. Fun, definitely fun to pretend to voice act as. Yeah, I guess that's about right. Again, with small enough frog and a big enough spider, I can see this being decent.
And compared to Waspinator Repaint Buzzsaw,
that would still be terrifying to see a wasp that big compared to a frog or Yellow Jacket. Yeah, that's... I guess if you go back in time far enough, there would be Yellow Jackets this big now, wouldn't there? And then finally, my favorite Maximal, Silverbolt. Not a bad scale, I guess. If this were Predacon Lackey, that would make sense, because Silverbolt can just T-pose him with his wings. Stay away from my woman. Also, he has this little gimmick where if you push on the spine in the back, he sticks out his tongue, which has his head, which is horrifying. Imagine a frog sticking out its tongue and there's another head. Now, imagine that if it's six-legged and glowing transparent, and you got yourself in SCP in the making. So, yeah, that's just creepy. Now onward to transformation. First things first, you're going to take his arms and flip them back. You're going to take his legs and flip them down and around. Now, halfway through transformation, you could probably just do this and stick up his head, and you can call that probably a mutant mode, or I would like to call it an SCP mode. I've been watching a lot of SCP videos lately. I'm sorry. So this looks like right up the alley of SCPs. Six-legged frog creature, straight out of Chernobyl. Um, yeah, he's mostly made out of light piping. His head's a solid. Oh, no, I guess it's transparent plastic too. He's very glowy. So anyways, you could take this piece, flip it down, flip back the legs, and flip back the front legs and flip up the back legs to create the arms. And there you got him in his robot mode. And it's a thing, all right. I guess his legs are his hands, I guess. This is something I've always been confused about. Like, are these his hands? Because now he's just stuck in the curling position, and his hands would be perfect for typing at a computer if he's trying to social distance the computer. Just tap, 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 tap. One thing I wish they would have added was like a fist right there. I've always felt like that would make a lot of sense. Just flipping the feet, and there, you can have a hand. But I guess he just has super long arms. That's cool. Yeah, it's kind of freaky because he has really tiny legs. So let's get onwards to more comparisons, shall we? Starting things off with Crocodile Megatron, I could see why they made him a T-Rex, because this is just tiny. Just so tiny. That's a no as far as Predacon leaders go. Make him a T-Rex? Make him a T-Rex? Yes. Crocodile, no. And compared to Quickstrike, who was also made out of a transparent material. Again, Quickstrike is probably my favorite character in Beast Wars. Maybe Tarantulas beat him, but his southern accent. Well, howdy, partner. Just made him such a fun character to watch. My Quickstrike is very loose at the knee joint, so I have to have this down at all times. Yeah, he looks pretty cool next to him. Kind of wish he was in the show, but there was a frog transformer in my other favorite show, RID 2001, which, was a nice, fun show. Here he is next to Buzzsaw, which is a deluxe class, and yeah, I'm surprised Waspinator wasn't a giant compared to Quickstrike. I say that even though Inferno is huge, but yeah, not bad scaled. Again, out of proportion and totally not realistic. But what in Transformers is. And standing next to Tarantulas, you get a good sense that this guy, scale was not an issue in the show, but in the toy line, big issue. Again, it would have been interesting to see this guy in the show, especially next to other Predacons. He probably would have made great cannon fodder for Silverbolt. Stay away from his woman. Overall, he's not really a bad figure. He doesn't have any neck rotation, which is weird. You would think they would have put on a mushroom peg, but I guess clear plastic. Surprisingly, all of his joints are a-okay, except for this hinge right here. That's the loosest bit on him. But considering it's clear plastic and this toy is older than me by a year, I'm okay with that. Actually, let's see. I used to be able to find the date where it'd say like Hasbro 2006. But yeah, as far as articulation goes, he has ball joints at his hips, at his knees, rock'em sock'em motion, so you can get someone to punch him and... So I'm kind of sad that they didn't make a red repaint of this guy. That'd have been fun to have them rock'em sock'em each other, just... bop, 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 bop. So, knee joint, and he has ankle articulation, which isn't rare, but, is still nice to see on an older figure. And that's about it. As far as weapons go, I don't think he came with any. I just always pretended these would pop up and shoot, like, poisonous darts out. Like, again, I'm pretty sure he's like a poison dart frog, so it would make sense. It would stand to reason that he would have poisonous attacks, or his name's Spittor, maybe he would poke his head up and shoot out acidic acid from his mouth. I don't know. But yeah, he's a fun little figure. I've owned him for at least 2006, maybe 2007, but I've had him quite a while, and he stole my collection after over a decade. So yeah, if you see this guy on eBay, maybe give him a little checkout. He's not bad, although he could have used some hands. That would have been nice. But anyways, this has been Dredge. Thanks for watching. See y'all next time, and have yourselves a great day. God bless, and peace out. Adios.